Hey, this is CryptoCruz once again, live with CoinFinancial, bringing you another technical analysis. So today, we are actually going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to be talking about the altcoins and my 6 top pick altcoins for this month, right? And going into 2023, I believe. So that could change in December based on the technical analysis. But for this month, I have 6 altcoins for you that I'm going to be watching. And also Bitcoin, let's talk about that first. What is it doing and where is it going to go? All right, so let's get on with it. Again, if you like this type of content, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get up to date with all the latest videos I upload. All right, now let's get on with it. So again, we are looking at the weekly chart of Bitcoin. We are forming a red candle right now. We are, what's today? Today is Thursday, November 3rd. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have about 3 days left until we close the weekly candle. And right now we are in the red this week, as you can see. If I zoom in, as you can see, there is a small red candle that is forming. Good news is it's still smaller than the green candle that we formed last week. So it's still good. What we don't want to see is if we form a red candle that's bigger than last week's candle. Usually that means it's an engulfing candle, right? And it usually indicates a reversal. But right now it's still pretty small. We have 3 days left. Let's see what happens. It looks like, we're projected to be moving maybe sideways for the rest of the week in terms of Bitcoin. All right, but I'm gonna be talking more about that. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go look at the 1-day chart. And on the 1-day chart, we are forming a squeeze on the Bollinger, and we are on the upper side of that Bollinger band. All right, and as you can see, I have this resistant line right here. We're gonna zoom in more later to look at that support, white support line right there. We're gonna zoom in more to look at that white support line a lot better. But as of right now, on the daily chart candle, we are at a green today. Today we're in the green, right? And we are on the upper side of that squeezed Bollinger Band, which is good. It's a good sign. All right, let's zoom in some more. 4 hours. You can see it better now. We have a squeeze on the Bollinger in the 4 hour, but look where we're at. We're at the bottom side of that Bollinger Band. So it looks like we're actually going to be retesting this. We're going to be retesting the support, which is right around, that's a pretty substantial drop right there from 20,200. This support line right here is around 19,300. Okay, so if we do that, that will bring us back to, let's see, yeah, around the 19,000. That's where a lot of volume, a lot of trading happening here at that 19,300 level. So looks like there's a good chance we're going to be retesting that. Now, let's zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, so we are still pointing. Okay, so yeah. Go back to the daily. Yeah. All right, so this may be squeezing in a little bit more, right, to retest that 19,300 level. So that has a higher probability than us going up and breaking that 21,100, 21,200 level that I have right here, right? So keep an eye out on that. I'm not too worried because, again, that's just a support. It's a retest. I believe we're going to hold that support and bounce back up. The reason I believe that is usually when Bitcoin starts going down or moving sideways, the altcoins usually follow. And when it goes down, the altcoins usually go down harder, right? But I have a special chart here for you. It's the Bitcoin dominance chart. right now the Bitcoin dominance chart is also looking like it's about to go down, meaning the altcoin could be taking charge, meaning the reason why we may take a dip on the Bitcoin price is because some people are selling their Bitcoin into altcoins. They are not necessarily selling for profit. They're not necessarily selling back to dollar. They may be selling to go into some of these altcoins, which will bring the price of altcoins what? Up. All right. And actually, we are seeing that as we speak right now. So let's look at this first, and then we're going to go straight to the altcoins and my top 6 picks. All right. Let's go to the weekly chart. As you can see, it's a squeeze on the Bollinger. We're on the downside. If this thing breaks, oh man, we are in for a ride going, the Bitcoin dominance going down drastically. I mean, I see that 30% right there. That's the lowest we've ever been since since around back in the previous bull bear market, which is 2017, 2018. We actually went all the way down to like 35% Bitcoin dominance back in 2017. That was one of the biggest altcoin season we've ever had in history. Keep that in mind. All right. That is one of the back in 2017 bull market, we had one of the biggest altcoin season in history. And that's when Bitcoin dominance went all the way down to 35%. It looks like we might be headed that way again. Okay, so now let's go to the altcoins. I'm not going to take any much more time talking about Bitcoin and where it's going to go. We already know where it may be headed. Higher probability, 19,300. Bitcoin dominance going down to around 35%, maybe even 30%. That would be crazy. If Bitcoin dominance goes down, altcoin dominance goes up, meaning what? Altcoin season. And as you can see, when it comes to Bitcoin altcoin pairs, majority of it. All right, let me move my bubble here. Majority of them are in the green, meaning Bitcoin is going down in price or moving sideways while all these altcoins are going up in price. All right. So my top altcoin pick. The first one, I know this sounds kind of boring, is Ethereum. Why Ethereum? Let's go look at it. We are forming a huge bear flag right here. All right. Or a falling wedge, if you would like to look at it that way. Bear flag or a falling wedge, and we're already hitting support, right? Once we bounce back here, our target on this, let's see. Our target on this, we could be going, we're going to be retesting this level right here, right? Again, this is the Bitcoin. Oh, you know what? This is the eternity chain chart. I am sorry for that. Where is my so eternity chain is one of my favorite altcoins as well, but it is not in my top pick, but it's something I am looking at in the long term. Okay, and I can talk about that in another video. But what we're looking at is Ethereum. Let's just do the Ethereum USDT pair. All right, so the Ethereum price right here, as you can see, I go with the flow. I don't rehearse. I don't do any of this. I just look at the chart and read you what I see. So according to this, it looks like we're doing pretty good, right? The Bollinger Band is trying to squeeze. We're gonna go up. Here's what I like. Here's what I see here. If we go to the daily chart. Okay. If we go to the daily chart, we have a huge cup and handle formation right here, right? There's a cup and handle formation there. When that breaks, right, the target on that, we may be looking at right around $2,000, right? So I'm keeping an eye on Ethereum. I know it's pretty boring, it's a given, but Ethereum is the king of altcoins still. Majority of altcoins run on Ethereum. There's a lot of platforms and programs that are running on Ethereum. So that's why it's my top pick, number 1. My number 2 will be Polygon Matic, right? Polygon Matic. Okay, as you can see on the daily chart, we are already starting to go up. This is a very, very bullish pattern right here with the Bollinger Band starting to spread. Okay, my target on that, we may break $1, guys. Right now we are at 96 cents. My target on that, I'm not, this is not gonna happen overnight. This could happen in a couple of weeks, you know, but we may hit $1.29, or yeah, $1.20, $1.29, around there. That is a move of, let's see if we could do my measurement. $1.20. Let's just do $1.20. That is a move of a 23%. Oh, what the? 23. If it's $1.29, you're pushing it around 29 cents, almost 30%, right? 23% to 30% gains on that move. Okay. And then and also Matic, it's a great project. There are so many platforms that are running on Matic, especially when Terra Luna collapsed. Majority of the programs, majority of the projects that were on Luna moved over to Matic. All right, so that's Polygon Matic on number 2. Number 3, by the way, I'm gonna be talking about 4 altcoins that are high to mid cap. All right, Ethereum, Matic. The next one would be will be Cosmos Atom. I love this project. Very solid project. Why is it my pick? Right now it's holding very strong. There's a W pattern right here, somewhat of a bull flag right here, and holding very strong on that support. It actually bounced already. If you zoom in, you'll see it more. We are on the daily chart. You see, bounced pretty good. All right, but what I like to see here, if we go to the weekly chart, right? So if we go to the weekly chart, let's see. We are right now, again, on this huge level right here that I have drawn out, and we are still moving up, and we're breaking above that. My target on this will be right around $19. Okay, let's see how big that move is from where we are now. That looks small, but again, this is on the weekly chart, guys. So hold on, shaky hands here, huh? All right, that is about a 30% gain right there, right? If we head all the way up to $19.50, around there, 30 to 35% gain. Okay, we can even push for maybe even 50% gain, depending on how bullish we get when the move starts. Okay, it could even go up to 50% gain, but we'll see. All right, but these are going to be big moves, and that's why I'm looking at them. Okay, Cosmos Atom is a very great project. Again, everything I say here is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is just what I'm doing, my opinions, and what I'm looking at. Okay, so Atom is the 3rd altcoin. My 4th altcoin pick, mid to high cap, is Polkadot. Going to dot. Oh, where is my dot? All right. For those that likes to accumulate Bitcoin, okay, this is a perfect coin to accumulate Bitcoin because this is a Polkadot Bitcoin pair. All right. So what I want to show y'all here, this is actually another strategy of mine. The way I look at it, it's a huge bullish divergence on the weekly chart, and we can even look at it on the daily chart. But right now, as you can see what's happening, the candle, the price is this is the weekly chart. This is dating back in beginning of this year, January to February, right? Ever since then, we've been gradually going down in price, right? There's no drastic decline on the weekly. It's just a gradual price decrease over time. But on the MACD, as you can see, it started to reverse, and right here, right around June, we started to go up on the MACD. Right? The MACD is gradually going up. Right? If you want to look at it again, you can see it even more if we spread it, right? If we spread it, you see it reversed and started going up. Right? But if you look at it this way, it's a gradual up with a gradual down. Okay? And over here, this is a huge divergence with a low and a higher low right there. Okay? If we zoom that in, if I can even try, you'll see it right there more clear. Low went up, down, higher low went up. Okay, so huge bullish divergence on the weekly chart. My target on this, if we do break, first target will be right around 41,000 satoshis. We are talking about Bitcoin here now. The price on this is 32,000 satoshis per Polkadot. It's gonna become 41,000 satoshis per Polkadot, right? You might be confused about pricing altcoin to Bitcoin, but I believe if we want to talk same language, what is the price? What is the increase, right? How much Bitcoin will you have if you hold this versus Bitcoin and then sell your Polkadot back into Bitcoin once you hit the target? How much Bitcoin increase will you get? You could understand that, right? So let's look from there to there. We're not talking about the dollar here, guys. So we're talking about Bitcoin. Your Bitcoin will increase about 30%, right? An example of that, let's say you have one Bitcoin and this is just an example, not financial advice, but if you have one Bitcoin and you put that whole one Bitcoin into Polkadot, once we reach this target, you will end up with 1.3 Bitcoin, meaning you've just earned yourself 0.3 Bitcoin without having to buy more. That's all it is, right? There is actually another target that I'm looking at, but the first one will be that target, the 41,000 satoshis, right? Another target I'm looking at here is right around 50,000 satoshis. So if we measure it again to the 50,000 satoshi from where we are now, you're looking at about a 49 to 50% gain on your Bitcoin. Meaning, again, easy math, you can calculate it based on how much Bitcoin you actually have. But for easy math, if you have one Bitcoin, you will end up with 1.5 Bitcoin by the end of this move. That means you'll end up with half a Bitcoin more without having to buy any more Bitcoin. If you have 0.1 Bitcoin, you will end up with 0.15 Bitcoin. Does that make sense now? Your Bitcoin amount will increase 50%. Not the dollar. Doesn't matter. Now, if the price of Bitcoin as far as dollar increases, well, guess what? You have 0.5, if you have one Bitcoin, you'll end up with 0.5 more. how much is 0.5 Bitcoin to the dollar now? You can calculate it that way. That means you just made $10,000 because Bitcoin right now is around 20K, right? So I have a training for that. Again, if you want to know more about my strategy and these, I actually have trainings for this, right? You can click on the link below. It's patreon.com/coinfinancial. I don't charge an astronomical amount. I even give out free daily signals for you to trade, and every trade, like right now, I've been live for 20 days. By the way, guys, I've been live for 20 days and I've already done actually 20 about 21 days. What is today? The third. Okay, I've been live for 22 days and I've already done over 100 trade signals, successful ones. My members are gaining more and more Bitcoin every day without them having to buy any more Bitcoin at all. And this is just for a price of $11.99 plus tax a month. That $11.99 that they paid about 23 days ago, they've gotten that back 5-10-fold. They've made that money back in the first 2-3 days. So again, the link down below, if you would like to try $11.99 a month, you can cancel it anytime if you don't like it. What's $11.99, right? Just to try it out. All right. And you get all the training to get started in executing your trades with my trade signal. And also you will learn my strategy. You will know what's in my head, how I think, and all of this stuff, for just $11.99 a month. All right, back to it. This is Polkadot. That's what we're looking at. This is the fourth. We've done Ethereum, we've done Matic, we've done Cosmos Atom, we've done Polkadot. So now we're gonna do the last two coins. These are actually lower cap coins, right? My first low cap coin is gonna be Gala Gaming. I believe the future of cryptocurrency is also through the metaverse. There is a lot of things. I'm very excited about the metaverse, and there's a lot of things that's happening as we speak in the metaverse land. The king of all metaverse is Mana Decentraland. I like that, but what we're talking about right now is what's hot, what's gonna be good, like potentially this month of November going through December. All right, we're gonna look at the US dollar Gala comparison, right? And then we're gonna look at the Bitcoin comparison. So again, same thing as Polkadot, but we're gonna be looking at the 1-day chart on this. All right, since we're looking at the 1-day chart, this move will actually be faster than Polkadot because this is a shorter time frame. Does that make sense? All right, so spread it out. Same concept. As you could see, gradual down. We're going down gradually. And then right here, we started reversing and we started gradually going up on the MACD, right? Going up on the MACD. Okay. And then the RSI also started reversing. We actually already have made our first move up. That's an indication. We've already made our first move up, and it formed a bull flag right here. And right now we are in the current position of breaking up on that bull flag. We're forming a green candle here and we're starting to break up on that bull flag. My target here, my first target will have to be from the bull flag. We'll need to actually zoom in more to see this. Okay, it's more like a falling wedge, really, right? So since this is actually more like a falling wedge, my target here will be, let me erase this. Come on. My target here will be on the top of the wedge, which is right around there, or the top, pretty much making a double top, right? You're looking at about a 28% gain right here. Okay, if you want to play it conservative, go to the middle, still a 20% gain. But that is actually, again, this is shorter term. Why? Because we're looking at the 4-hour and the daily chart. We're not looking at the weekly chart. Okay, but if we look at the weekly chart, you want more gains, you want to just hold it. Let's see. Let's actually look at the 3-day chart. It's pretty. It's beautiful. Look at that. Okay, same scenario. We're going down gradually. Here we're going up. That is going to be a major move. From what I see here, when this break, this is the what I call, but this strategy is a MACD blaster. This is the MACD blaster strategy, where you look at the price action going down gradually on the longer term time frame, and then the MACD is going up gradually, and then the Bollinger forms a squeeze in the end. You know, when a Bollinger forms a squeeze, it makes a really drastic move either to the up or to the downside. But in the MACD blaster strategy, in this case, we move to the upside because of the MACD divergence, bullish divergence. So the target here going up, you are looking at right around 15 to 16 cents. Oh my goodness. Let's play that a little more conservative, right? If we look at one of the first few resistance, you're looking at around 11 to 12 cents. That is, guys, 11 to 12 cents is about 170% gain. Again, why? Because this is a low cap coin. So you're looking at about 170% gain on that move. More gains to be made on a low cap coin, but also riskier, right? Remember, there are no certainties in trading, only probabilities. But the probability of doing this move that I'm talking about, about 170% gain, 170, it's a lot higher than us going lower some more, right? This coin is ready to pop. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, that's Gala Games, guys. Metaverse project, great play to earn gaming project. It's one of my favorite. Check it out, do your own research. A lot of fundamentals. Team is really good. Continue to work during the bear market, which is why I'm sticking to Gala Games. They have a bright future, and again, this coin is ready to pop, and you could possibly earn dollar wise 170% gain. Now let's look at the Bitcoin. Bitcoin wise, Gala, it may be similar. Look at that. It is very similar. All right, the target on this, you're looking at, we are right now at 196 Satoshis. First target, of course, Bitcoin alt pair is going to be a lot lower. Why? Because when everything is going up, remember the dollar price is going up on Bitcoin as well, right? But the dollar price on Gala is just going up faster. That's why you end up earning more Bitcoin if you sell back. Now, the target on this is right around 320 Satoshis. So, if we go measure that move at 320 Satoshis, you are looking at about a 50% gain on your Bitcoin. Again, another 50%. Actually, no, we could even push, let's see, this actually the first one is right here. 75% on your Bitcoin, guys. Yeah, the target is 350, around there. 350, 355 Satoshis from where we are now, which is right around 200. and the target is about 75% more in your Bitcoin. Meaning if you have one Bitcoin, you end up with 1.75. You end up with 0.75 more Bitcoin if you have one in this coin. All right. Last coin is Sandbox, another metaverse project. We're gonna look at let's see if I have the US dollar Sandbox one. US dollar Sandbox, very similar, as you can see, very similar to the Gala. Okay, first target on this is gonna be right around $1.90. Yeah, $1.90. Let's see a measure movement on that. How much? You're looking at about 130% gain on this one. All right, 130% gain on the dollar. Okay, now let's look at the Bitcoin pair on that. Sandbox Bitcoin. First target on this. Is it the same? Okay, we have a MACD cross right here, turned green, right? This is slightly different. It's not a MACD blaster, but it is a MACD cross, right? Very bullish signal going up, meaning a reversal trend. Also, if we go back out of here, all right, the first target here will be right around here, right? 5,000 Satoshis. Let's go zoom in a little bit more and see what we have here. We may have, there it is. So this is on the daily chart. Yeah, this is on the daily chart. So the MACD blaster here is right here. Gradual down, the MACD gradually going up. The first, once this start breaking up to the upside, the first resistant line on this will be right here. Yep, that was right. It's for around 5,000. But if it breaks that longer term hold, just to get your money's worth, you are looking at around 5,400 Satoshis. Now you can always go for the 5,000 Satoshis first and then assess and do your technical analysis once you get to that price to make a sound decision whether to sell at 5,000 or wait until you get to the 54,000 Satoshis. Now 54,000 Satoshis, you're looking at around 33% gain on your Bitcoin. 5,000 Satoshis, you're looking at about 23%. So either 33% or 23%. So that is what we're looking at. Okay. Again, on the dollar, how much was it? It was 130% gain on the dollar, but on the Bitcoin side, it's about 33% gain on the Bitcoin. All right. So that's my top picks. Again, just to review, we have Ethereum, of course, because it's the king of all altcoins. That will always be my number one. And then we have Polygon Matic, and then we have Cosmos Atom, then we have Polkadot dot, and then the two low caps we have Gala Gaming, Gala, and then the last one is Sandbox, Sand. Okay, now I told y'all this, but how do you invest in it? That is the question, right? That is part of my strategy training as well and everything. I always allocate everything in percentages. I have multiple altcoins because you have to diversify. You have to diversify because, again, there is no guarantee. There's only probabilities, and some will move quicker than others. Some will move earlier than others. So if you diversify, you will be getting, even though some will move sideways for a little bit while the others spike, you get what I'm saying. But if you want the full detail on how to invest and allocate this strategy, again, just $11.99 a month, or just $11.99 for 1 month, right? And then you can cancel, get as much training as you can. It's up to you. And the link down below, again, that's patreon.com/coinfinancial. All right. I also have a service too. If you don't want to learn all this and you want me to just trade for you automatically, you don't send me any of your funds. The trade is executed automatically in your own exchange connected via API key, right? We also have that option for you too, so you don't have to learn. You just set it and forget it, and then I'll trade for you. Okay. Link down below on that as well. That is liberiumcrypto.com slash CoinFinancial. All right. So the link on that as well down below, and also description down below. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I say here is just my opinion, and it's for educational and entertainment purposes only. Do your own research always. All right. Thank you. Until next time. Bye bye.